I will not be civil in my statement, in my utterances, because we'll be about gum. I can't see the reason. It's just like you now listening to me, brother. You are a father. You give birth to children. You have 3, 4, 5 kids, and somebody is beating them and they are crying. You keep quiet. You keep quiet. Even a passerby will slap you. Somebody who has nothing to do with those children, knowing that you are their father, and look at things are happening to them. They are crying, shouting. Maybe there is ant or whatever biting them, and you keep quiet. Pretend as if even a passerby can slap you. There. That is how I feel. It's paining. Because if I am there, they will kill me. Yes. You that is listening, you are alive is because you are not in the danger zone. Any day you fall in the danger zone, your own is finished. And I always tell you, the moment you leave this world, that is all. Do something now that you are alive. Let's fight this enemy. The local government chairman elected 4 months ago, nobody have seen him. In his area, they are massacring people. Okay, how Fulani has useless us. On the number of houses burned, Ega said, in short, in Afupo Mboji, old farm settlement, where more than 1,000 people were living, all the houses have been completely burnt down. No single soul is living there as we speak. Fulani people have taken over. They are demolishing our houses. In Biafra land, this thing is happening. Oh, brother, if you love Biafra, this is supposed to pain you. When I go through this news, I pondered. My heart tilted. In my own Biafra land, our own Ananyikwa. This is not in Kano. This is not in Meduguri. This is not in Zingari. This is not in Kafanchan. This is not in Damaturu. This is happening in Biafra land. They burn the houses, take over. People living there is up to 1,000. Nobody is staying there again. In this place is Apufo, Mboj. Let's continue. When they burn houses, they will demolish them and level the place. The same thing is happening in Obodo, Mba. In Obwete, where Orie Market is located, they have burned many houses there. Nobody is living there again, and they can't go to the farm to farm there. We have more than 14 farm settlements in Mbuji, but no one is living there. The Fulani terrorists has taken over. Brother, Ehugo Ufakaratamanu Ozuo, if ESN camp were not sabotaged, this thing will not be like this. Maybe when the people that are sabotaging that camp then we are doing it, maybe you know them and you keep quiet. They sabotage our camp, then went there, the military went and invade the camp and finish everything that is in that camp. Look at the consequences now. If our camp was still existing that place, this thing, remember there was one terrorist, one Fulani terrorist, I've forgotten his name. ESN went and captured that guy alive and dealt with him in the forest. Had it been, we did not, I'm saying all these things for us to see the consequences of evil things we are doing without not following the chain command, for being selfish, for being stupid. Look at the consequences at all time. Our own Biafra, we are not talking of Lagos, so we are not talking, this is not Lagos, I think I need demolish houses. This is not Kano. This is not Meduguri. Brother, this is Biafra land. Can't you be angry? Can't you be angry? Biafra land. Fulani, they are more resolute than us, of which you know, because we're always weak. We are so weak. We are so relaxed. We can even try to find a comfort zone in hell. I know our mentality. No matter how bad the place is, we will try to see how but there they don't relax until they get to Atlantic Ocean, as they predicted. If we don't quench them, and an institution was stated to stop this thing, it is we that sabotage that institution. Look at the consequences now. And if we don't do anything, if they come, Their conquest is when they capture a place, they install an emir, and they have another commander to move on until they capture everywhere. Brother, they will never have mercy upon you and I, because they hate us from day one. Always have this thing in mind. I preach to you this. If you're in this struggle, reason like the Fulanis. If you're in this struggle, if you are not reasoning like our enemy, you have not started. Immediately you see him, whether in the church, whether in the market, in politics, and see him as your enemy. Do you know why? If a Fulani man see you, if an Hausa man see you, he will call you as a name, because that is what has been installed inside him from day one as a child. When he was going to Makalantalo, all those mosques, you see them, they gather them, and they'll be, that is what is in his brain, that you're an infidel and you are destined to be killed. Reason like that, brother, in this struggle. See them as you. They are killing you. How much are you making? See them as your enemy. They never relent. They are going to erase us if we don't do anything, if we don't change. Look at what is happening in our own land. Let's continue. We will finish this text. Nobody is doing anything, and I think the reason the soldiers are in Ahamufu is to protect them. You see, the soldier in Ahamufu is protecting them, because the soldiers and police don't come whenever they are attacking our people. The man is still reporting. The soldier in Ahamufu, when you call them that these people have striked, they won't come. After they have finished the operation, they will tell their commander, they say, okay, now go. They'll go and gather the dead bodies. That's all. You see the game. When asked what the community security outfits are doing about the problem, he said, our local security men have been killed equally. On Monday, one of our local security guard was killed, and they took away his gun. Fear doesn't allow anybody to go there again. The people who are attacking our people are highly trained. I suspect they were imported. The man is still reporting. You see the reason why, you see the mistake people have made. Local security, local vigilante cannot fight this thing. We have men. ESN idea, we have men, deadly men. Men who can dismantle, men who can face the military. Bomber to bomber and dismantle them. These terrorists in the forest are nobody. It is not your ordinary security vigilante can fight this. The man is reporting, because he's saying it here, that the way the attack goes on, these people are well trained. They are well trained. They are not just ordinary cattle rearers. They are just using it as a camouflage. They are just using it to cover up. We must understand what is happening and give the necessary support to ESN this time. Men have to wake up, give the necessary support. Brother, you're in diaspora, look at how part of Biafra land is going, because gradually they'll be coming in. Gradually they'll be crippling in. Remember that the center of Biafra, which is like Imo State, is also being circled by the legal or illegal militians, as they call themselves, police and military, with their bubago. So these people will be coming from beside, and they will be crippling you internally. You see, if we don't blow, we are finished. We are finished. And if anybody is telling you anything otherwise, please don't listen to those people. I tell you the truth. We must continue. Nobody from Ehamufu can go there now. The only thing police DPO is doing is to come and carry corpses after the attack. If you call him during the attack, he won't come. Yesterday and 2 days ago, when they were killing our people, we called him and he didn't come. You see, there's a game. The only thing he did was to come and carry corpses, even when owners of the corpses was telling him that they didn't want to take the corpse to the mortuary and that he should give the corpse to them to bury. He refused. He carried it to the mortuary. Yesterday, when they were shooting, we called him and told him that they had killed 2 people and that he should intervene. He told us that he would not come, that he was going where someone had been kidnapped. You see the excuses the police are giving. This morning, he is going there to carry the corpses to the mortuary. He would make the family that are losing their loved one to go to the mortuary to pay money and come to his office to pay before they can bury the corpses. Anytime you call, he will tell you that he will call the commissioner of police before anyone will be buried. You see the game? The man is just planted there as a coon, and information will be coming, the direction will be coming from Inspector General Al-Kali to the commissioner down to him. You see why we must dislodge things. We need to dislodge things. We know all these things. Your governor cannot do anything. Nobody. We need to dislodge things. The only people, they have eaten us 70-75%. Political leaders are gone, religious leaders are gone, traditional, every leadership in our land are gone, they have bought them. The only people that left, the remaining 25% that is left for them to swallow us is you and I, the youth, because as an individual, we refuse it, that's all. As for group, organization, nobody is opposing them. You see the reason why you must be brutal. You see the reason why you must be angry. You see the reason why you must fight. Listen, freedom fighting, mostly our own. Mentality of that side. Brother, I want us to understand things because that is what is killing us. You call the police that they are attacking, they won't. The police will come later, take the dead bodies of your loved one killed, take it to the mortuary, keep it there. Then you will go and pay the mortuary person and pay the police also. And before the police will allow you to carry it, he will call the commissioner of police. It's okay, carry it, allow them. Have they paid? Say yes. Then will send my own share. You lost your somebody, you pay money also, and you know our tradition. There must be some burial ceremonies, which is losing. We are just losing, left and right. Brother, can I make it on one year better? Can I make it on 1 year better? By revenging, by reacting. Come on. Only when I know Abram Mado. Only when I know Abram Mado. I tell you the truth. If you are not angry, if you are not being touched by all these things we are reading out, you have sold your conscience. You have been possessed by demon. You know, that is how the politicians are. That is why I will kill a politician in Igbo land and be justified because he has no conscience. He has no conscience. The first thing they will do is to remove your conscience because the God inside you, listen, let me digress a bit. The God inside you is your conscience. The moment you want to do something, your mind will be telling you, don't do it. Your conscience will be telling you, even after you have done it, you'll be regretting why this, why that. That is God inside you. That is the God inside you. When you are being possessed by demon, he will take away your conscience. The demon will take away your conscience. You won't think of that again. That is the first thing whenever you are being possessed by a spirit. That is the first thing he will do to you. I tell you the truth. That is why these people standing at the hem of affairs of our things are evil. They are evil. Let nobody blame anybody. I don't like you to like me. But I don't need your like. I don't need your thank you. Because it has never done anything for me. It doesn't motivate me. I don't need it. I don't want to be civil. I don't want to be gentle. I am dying. The pain is in my bone marrow. Biafra land is going down. And you are telling me rubbish. Let's continue. Let's continue. I can tell you categorically that the Fulani militians are operating freely on a daily basis. If they see women, they will rape them. There is a woman, seven of them raped. It is not on a monthly basis. It is a daily thing. Nobody can go to that farm even to harvest cassava. If they go there, if it is a woman, they will rape her and machete her. If it's a man, they will shoot and machete the person. Neither soldiers nor police confront them. They have completely taken over this part of the state. You see? But God forbid, Biafra land will never be taken away. I tell you, Biafra land will never be taken away. We will fight. It's better we die than to be alive watching it. Effort to get the reaction of the chairman of Isuzo Council area, Obiora Obago, were unsuccessful as he didn't answer his call when called. When the reporters called him, he also did not reply to a text message sent to him to seek clarification and make inquiry at the time of filing this report. Meanwhile, the State Police Command has confirmed the recent attack. The command spokesman, Daniel Nduku, who confirmed the incidents in a text message, said a manhunt had been launched for the assailant, whom he said we are yet to be. All these things, everything police report is false. No need to read it out. I'll tell you the truth. Brothers, our land is under siege. This is in Enugu State, is happening. And if we keep quiet, we all are gone. Very, very important. This is Radio Biafra Hausa Service 2 coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike, one of Biafra land. In case you are joining us, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He's the director of Radio Biafra and her television, the commander of the armies of Biafra, and the greatest man living on this planet Earth. And this beautiful broadcast is coming to you from me, a servant of the Most High, a servant of the indigenous people of Biafra, the firstborn of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the proud disciple of our leader in the person of Nwachineke. We must continue. We have other news here to read out for us. Nigerian police arrest 5 internal display persons communicating with terrorists on telephone from Borno camp. They are in their camp, IDP camp, as they call it, refugee camp in Borno State, but terrorists are also inside the camp. You see what is happening. Ideology, you can't quench it like that. Moreover, ideology plus hunger, poverty. Somebody is already in the IDP camp, but is working hand in hand with the terrorists, telling them who to arrest and who not to arrest. That is what is happening. And when the terrorists abduct you or kidnap you, maybe they give him 500,000. Maybe in his life he have never seen such a money. It can't stop. And they will tell him that we are doing aiking Allah, that they are doing the work of God, that these people are irony, government is irony. They will use religion to twist their brain. They will use religion to twist their brain, just as we read from Ruben Abati's line that a man went and finished a woman. After finishing, he stole her money, and now go back and find their book there and kill and burn the woman. You are a sinner, just like this example of what happened in the scripture. A woman caught committing adultery, and I keep on questioning. Committed it with who? Committed the adultery with who? That is exactly what is happening. 5 internal display person, IDP, in Borno State have been accused of fraternizing with terrorists. They were part of the 87 suspect parade on Wednesday by operatives of the Borno State Police Command in connection with the crime ranging from terrorism, armed robbery, rape, and kidnapping, among others. Inside the IDP camp, there are terrorists. Inside the IDP camp, there are terrorists. Nothing good is coming out of Nigeria. Let nobody deceive you. Nigeria is going down. Even the Nigerians themselves know that you can't change them. Nothing. Is it police you will trust? Police is corrupt. Apart from being corrupt, police have been infiltrated. They are Al-Shabaab, they are de-radicalized, and they are repentant Boko Haram. There. Military, the same thing. So nothing is nothing. Nothing. Nigeria is finished. Let's take another news headline here. Nigerian airline may shut down operation as aviation fuel hits 714 naira per liters. This one will shock them. I love this side. if the pain is reaching to the aviation, to that class, I always love it, because that is the time you see them, they'll be running left and right to see how they'll fix it, because this one is definitely is going to affect them, because this time now, all the whole political criminals in the Zoological Republic of Nigeria, none of them traveled by road. They will only send their driver to take their car to the destination, whereby they fly on air, because they don't know what is going to happen. So now, aviation is threatening, telling them that some of the airlines will be shut down because of the, you know, this issue had been there before. They tried to do something over it. The House of Assembly and the representative, I don't know which one, came and they responded to assist, but it's not there. Inflation is destroying Nigeria. And he for this PDP primary, and they bought dollars, about 210 naira or whatever. The businessmen cannot access dollar that will give impact to the country. That, but something like Jagaban, Bola Tinubu owns the bank in the Western Nigeria. Something like owns the bank in the North and the Central Bank. They will go there and buy dollar for their campaign. That is what they used to buy the whole delegates. Most of you don't know. Then as a result of that, dollar will be increasing, inflation will be, naira will be going down. This airline, when they have people in naira, it will not be enough. The price of this thing will go up. It will be enough for them to buy and to make profit. Somebody like Allen Onyema cannot tell you the truth. You know, that's a Fulani man who supports Nigeria. He's there, whatever, but he can't tell you the truth. You'll be talking him on 419, make his money by 419, establish business, and now he's with Nigeria. If you talk rubbish, Emeperia chapter now, he won't talk much. We know them. That's why they don't like what they're doing, and we don't like them. Listen to what the airline operators of Nigeria, AON, has raised fear that the 3 airlines in the country may soon shut down operation due to the high cost of aviation fuel, which has hit 714 naira per liter. Methane. The vice president of AON, made this known on Tuesday while speaking at the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria National Aviation Conference in Abuja. Cannot talk loudly, boldly. Those kind of slavery is this thing. Solidarity to your master. Kind of thing. He cannot talk. He's a slave boy. He's a slave boy to the zoo. The thing is hitting him hardly now, penning him, but he cannot say anything. Allen can't talk much than what you see him put here. He will put it as if nothing in. He at the time will tell you that it's not the fault of the federal government. Though he did not mention the 3 airlines, he explained that intervention by the government and the National Assembly have failed to resolve the crisis, as the price of the